then there's plenty of people that it needs to be there. So it's
Yeah.
definitely a tough thing.
And then I lost the door handles, so I had to open my other kit and get the door handles. I was like, really?
Only thing wrong there, you got a 6-volt battery instead of 12.
Oh,
That's what he gave us. That's what he gave us.
Because we put the
you can
12 volt in
blame
there.
that on Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah, well,
And then my kit either didn't come with or I lost the fuel door. So I had to get another fuel door.
It probably, anything with it. It'll just, they talk about doing this, that, and the other, but it's been sitting for how many years? That it's just
we left one
absolutely
75.
nothing. Yeah, so I mean,
Stopped running back
40
around
something years.
73. Yeah.
Nothing's been done to it other than put air in the tires so they could tow it at that show, drag it down the strip.
Really? Wasn't running in?
No.
Oh no.
What a motor
No,
in there. I
no.
mean, that motor's probably run faster than that one in there.
Oh, it doesn't have the same motor in it now even?
I don't think there's
No.
anything in it. I think they had something just dropped in as a filler.
Clunker and-
nothing. Just
Wow.
So I say it's just been sitting for 40 odd years.
That's
It's
shame.
always
I wouldn't even return phone calls.
Really?
Called them. I told them this is who I was, and well, it's snowing up here. I'll call you back, and never called back.
So it's up north now?
Yeah, Connecticut. Yeah.
Yeah,
Connecticut.
emailed and just no response. And I said they're never going to do anything with it because it seemed like it was a money issue, but they don't want to get rid of it either.
So you were trying to get it back?
Well, it would be a thought, but
Yeah.
they just
Wow.
it's one of those things. Probably at some point they'll spur of the moment decide they want to get rid of it, put an ad locally, and just dump it.
And
That's
you'll
probably
never know
what'll
where it
happen.
goes.
Yeah, that's probably what'll happen with it.
So that goes with the car.
Thank you. Beautiful.
That goes to the car. That should make a nice display. And then I had two of these made. I brought one, and I'd like to get you guys to sign it.
Oh, sure.
Because I won't
sure.
get to keep the car. So if you guys will sign autograph, have them for me. And,
Definitely.
I'll have one to
Just,
keep.
wherever you want my dad to do it.
Leaving an imprint. I'll have to take it back out.
Interesting. I wonder why it.
Yeah, I'll get it back out there again before it goes. I had one on there before I took it out.
Huh.
I'll get it back out. That's one of my show cards.
Beauty.
I just don't have time or patience anymore for anything. I tell you, just
Yeah.
Got the flow shifter in there and all that.
But the Hudson, it was actually this Hudson. Well, it had the chrome on the side. It's the 54 you put out.
Yeah.
And I took the chrome here on the side, I sanded it off and just left the big stripe on the side. And put like a scallop of paint on the side of it. I took best to show that one.
yeah.
That was an awesome kit.
No, the Hudson that really surprised so many people, and I tried to. You always get the question, where did you come up with that? And it's like, well, it really, in some ways, had to do with my dad's car, but going years back to Fine Scale Modeler when they had the every year. They had the list of most requested.
Right.
Hudson, that was on the top of the list for I don't know how many years in a row, and nobody ever did anything
Nobody
with
did
it.
it.
So for me, it was just kind of a no-brainer that besides this, Hudson Hornet was. I mean, it just was with so many people. I was reading a book on Steve McQueen's cars. And he said that was his favorite car. If he was going out driving on the weekend, Sunday, he had the Hudson, and
I was talking
so
to
many people
my
remember
dad and stepmom, and she was actually talking about the 54, and she was saying that the back seat actually laid down and made a bed in the Hudson. And I was like, man, I didn't know that, but that's kind of cool.
there's so much room, Yeah.
Yeah.
Had room for a 30-pound radio. Yeah, hollowed out radio full of lead, so when you went to a place, the car couldn't meet the weight, stuck the radio in, and that's how close we kept the weight of the car.
Wow.
That's cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, they'd kid about that radio. I'd tell them, grab the radio,
Put the radio in it.
It was all. Some of the guys were getting it. You have to have like a spare, so then some of them were putting sodium in there, you know, the farm tractor stuff. And they, as soon as they picked them up like that, they said, no, we can't accept that. But the radio, nobody ever
Cared.
cared.
Wow.
There was a lot of stuff in those days. Then it's made it interesting because it's all small guys that were doing this stuff. You know, not like today, the big name, little guy, he don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just some of those wheels and tires they put on these cars for one run. I probably didn't have that much in the whole car.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's a shame the guy just. But I guess that's the way he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the interesting thing is if we ever did enough Hudson kits to do all the different ones
Yeah.
it'd be, you know, even our guy Dave, he just trying to explain to him how many different models there really were, that to do a kit of everything would just be near impossible.
Right.
With all the different Hudson variations out there.
The jet. Then we'd, I think I got a picture of the Wasp. Yeah, here's a picture over here in the office.
Yeah.
A four-door sedan Wasp.
Wow.
So beat a lot of. In fact, we won the AHRA championship that summer or fall, whenever it was, and
Wow.
that car.
That's a cool picture.
And that was from the Jet, the other car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But boy, like I said, as soon as people got that thing and saw that little
Yeah.
bit of texture, they just screamed and yelled. You gotta put so
Sure.
much pressure. I can't even
I remember the first time he ran that car. Him and Jerry Stahl were down Island Speedway. That was the open NHRA season up there in Division One, and that was something Stahl and Jenkins there. I mean, those guys. Well, he had that Hemi with the 4-speed Stahl in the Belvedere, and I'll tell you, I don't know how many guys bought those cars and they couldn't shift them. I mean, Stahl, he had the trick, but I think he had the trick transmission in there too.
Well, those Chevy boxes
Stone
are
crushers.
definitely, they're rough to shift.
Yep.
Tom Kennedy had one of those in that Trans Am that he had.
Yeah.
That weird combination. But only drove one time, and boy, it was just unusual feel to it compared to all the GM stuff.
Right. Because the way Stahl had that thing going, I mean, I don't know, so many guys have bought those cars, at that time they were a super stock A, and I mean, they couldn't come anywhere near the times he could turn driving that car. Jerry Stahl, but he's history, and Jenkins is history, so it's just
Hi everybody, it's Matthew.
And Shannon, hi.
We're on our way back. I'm driving, so I gotta watch where I'm going, and it's raining. And we're in Orlando, so it's nasty. We're on our way back from Frank's. We're on our way back from Frank's warehouse. We dropped off the Hudson Hornet, the Emily's dad.
To Mr. Matty Winspur.
So we got that all dropped off, and I think Shannon put a picture of the back seat in the video, which we have 2 cases of models back there. And I will, when we get home, probably tomorrow maybe, videotape showing you what all we have back there, just so you can see what I got from the warehouse, and I'll show you that then. So for now, bye bye, and
Toodaloo.